Hey, what's up, YouTube shooting people? I want to do a review on ThermaCELL. These things are pretty good. A few buddies might have these. Should pick this one up. Mosquito repellent. So it's a little bit better than spraying the crap out of yourself with DEET or Deep Woods Off, whatever you like to use. And actually, they work remarkably well. I can tell you that if you shoot a 3D archery course in the woods where there's a hell of a lot of mosquitoes, the course that I shoot on is in a wetlands area. There's a hell of a lot of bugs, mosquitoes, you name it. This thing works. If you hang it off with your belt, you're not going to get bitten up. The other thing a lot of people like them for is hunting, particularly early season bear hunts. You don't want to be spraying yourself down with DEET. And although these do smell a little bit, you can get a bit of a smell out of them. It doesn't seem to affect deer, so early season deer archery. That starts pretty early in the year, for instance, in places like New Hampshire. And you can get pretty warm days where it'll be buggy as hell. So let's go through this thing, show you how it works. I'm not going to turn it on because I don't want to burn up a cartridge, but it's pretty nice. I think it's particularly good if you have kids that shoot with you. For instance, if you're doing a 3D course, you can spare them all that exposure to the DEET. All right, I'm just going to take this package apart, and I'll get right with you. Okay, here it is. It's pretty simple. It doesn't take any batteries. It's a butane operated thing, kind of like you could think of this as like a giant cigarette lighter. The way it works is it has these packages here that come with it. You can buy extra ones. They last about 4 hours or so. You take this. They call it a mosquito repellent mat. You can take it out of here, and what it basically, it's got some nasty chemical, D-cis-trans, hold on a second, D-cis-trans alotrin, 21.97%, 78.0% something else. Doesn't sound like you want to really be eating these, but anyway. You can take out the pad out of here, and it goes right in like that. Okay, just put it all the way in. And this is really butane operated, and you have this butane cartridge right here. It's really simple the way they work. You just pull off the bottom, comes out, right? You can take off your butane cartridge, screw it into the bottom, like so. I'm not going to do it now because I don't want to have that in there yet. This is brand new. Turn the switch to on, wait 5 or 10 seconds for the butane to flow, and press the start button. It'll ignite it, kind of like an igniter on a propane grill, right? If you want to see if it's working, you can look in this lens on the top here. It should glow. That means the element's heating up, and you can then it'll start emitting the chemicals that it emits. It takes 5 to 10 seconds after you light it up to really get it flowing. So just better even to wait a couple minutes, and that'll keep you relatively bug free. So what you can do then is, or the easiest thing to do is just, you can actually tie this to your belt or get it on a belt, like or however you want to secure it. You can't stick it in your pocket and cover this, obviously, right? But if you had a way to stick it in your belt, you can just fish a string through here, a piece of paracord or something like that, and just have it hang from your belt as well. I believe they might sell accessories for this thing to actually have a belt mount for it, although I don't think that's really necessary. If you're camping, you can just set it on a picnic table like so, and you'll be all set. All right, it's a really good product. Give it a chance. Try it out. It'll definitely protect you. Particularly good for hunting situations where you want to keep the bugs away. If you have kids and you don't want to spray them directly. Here's the company that makes it. They actually are located probably less than a quarter of a mile from one of the gun clubs I shoot at a lot in Bedford, Massachusetts. ThermaCELL Mosquito Repellent does the job. Give it a try.